Good morning, this is Nicholas from Gandora Gaming, and yesterday we got a whole bunch of brand new EBO11 reveals, so let's get straight into this. So first things first, we got a brand new blue boss monster in the form of Monkey D. Luffy, 8 cost, 8,000 power, straw hats, and he has Rush. This is a new 8 cost with Rush for the blue archetype. When attacking, you may discard one card. Return one character with 4 or less to its owner's hand, then give one rested Dawn to a leader or character. So this is an 8 cost 8k with Rush that has the ability once a turn to just trash a card to bounce a 4 cost and then give a rested Dawn to a leader or character. That is pretty nice. As an 8 cost, it can be played off Sanji, which feels really good. Sanji and this Rush Monkey D. Luffy are searchable in blue because of the new component Engage, which is a blue Straw Hat Searcher, which is really nice. Next, we have a new 8 cost Kobe. This is an 8/9 Sword Navy. He has the ability on play up to one of your characters can attack an opponent's active character this turn. So on play, he just gives the ability to grant any character the ability to attack active characters this turn. That includes himself, so he just grants that ability. And then when attacking, you may return 2 cards from your trash to the bottom of your owner's deck in any order to give up to one of your characters plus 1,000 power until the end of the next turn. So this card is kind of insane. Not only is this card a pseudo rush 8/9, but also by returning 2 cards of your trash, you can make your leader a permanent 6k leader forever as long as this Kobe lives. So basically, when this card attacks every turn, you can just shuffle back 2 cards on your trash, and then you're going to give your leader plus 1,000 power until the end of the next turn. Or just give one of your characters plus 1,000 power until the end of the next turn, which includes himself, which is pretty fucking nice. Next, we have Peacock. This is a new 1 cost Sword Navy Searcher, 1,000 counter, 0 attack. On play, look at the top 5, add 1 Navy type character other than herself to her hand. Then place the rest of the bottom in any order. Activate main, you may give up to one of your opponent's characters plus 1,000 power this turn by trashing this character. This is probably the best searcher we've ever seen, besides a searcher that can actually attack like Lilith. This is actually one of the first searchers that has an additional effect besides being on play. Like, we've seen searchers with triggers, we've seen searchers that are like actual bodies, and or maybe search multiple times a turn. But this is the first searcher that actually can like do something else besides searching. For example, Nami, all it does is like on play search, and that's it. That's all you get. Or like Perona, or not Perona, Bonnie, that just like, oh, if I live, I get to keep searching. That's about it. This card says, nah fam, not only do you get a search, but you can just trash me to give a character plus 1,000 power this turn, which is really nice. Really nice card. Next, we have a Jinbei, 6 cost, 8k power, Fishman, Fishman Island, and Sun Pirates. On play, if your leader is Fishman or Merfolk, rest up to one of your opponent's characters with 5 or less costs. Activate main once a turn. Up to one of your Fishman or Merfolk cards can attack the same turn that they are played. So, even though this card is kind of Fishman locked, because it says your leader has to be Fishman or Merfolk in order to rest an opponent's 5 costs or less, this is just a 6/8 that has rush every turn. Because the second effect, the activate main once a turn one of your Fishermen or Merfolks can attack the same turn they're played, well, that has nothing to do with the whole locking of the leader. So basically, this is just a 6 cost 8k rush character that any green deck can play. And then if you're playing a whole Fishman package, every turn going forward, this Jinbei will be giving other characters rush, which is pretty nice. Now, if your leader is actively Fishman, then you get the bonus effect of resting your opponent's 5 cost or less characters. But if you don't, who cares? This is still a 6/8 with rush, which is kind of insane. That will give all your other Fishmen pseudo rush when they're played, which is nice. Next we have Sanji. This is a 6 cost 7k 7,000 power Fence Smoke Straw Hat. When this character will be KO'd by card effect, look at the top 5 cards of your deck, then play one Straw Hat type with 5 or less, and place the rest at the bottom in the order. Also on play, return one of your opponent's characters with 5,000 power to the hand. So this is a 6/7 that has the ability to bounce a 5,000 power or less. And then if your opponent ever kills this thing by battle, or KOs it with card effects, it will just literally look at the top 5 and then play another Straw Hat directly from the deck. And it is just 5 costs or less. So there's a lot of good targets. For example, this 5 cost Nami here, that is a 5/6 blocker with 1,000 counter. That has the ability to, on play, if your leader is multicolor, draw 3 and then place 2 in the bottom deck in any order, which is really nice. You also have it if you're yellow. You have additions to the 5 cost Monkey D. Luffy that can pop a 4 cost and draw you a card. You also have access to the 5 cost Nami that can trash a trigger from hand in order to pop a 5 cost or less character. You also have access to any of the purple Straw Hats that are 5 or less, including the 4 cost Zoro that can search you a card to 4/6 that searches. Or you can play out the 5 costs 6K Sanji that draws every time it swings. There's a lot of targets for these 2 cards. Next, we have a new Charlotte Linlin. This is a new 10 cost Big Mom Pirates. If your leader is Big Mom Pirates, this character gains Rush. And then on your opponent's turn, -5 Dawn, declare a cost. Reveal one of the top cards of your opponent's deck. If the revealed card is the same cost as the declared cost, give one of your leaders 2,000 power this turn. So that's a high cost, minusing 5. The only time we've ever seen a -5 effect is usually with Kaido. Kaido's a 5, what's it called, 5 minus, but he's a 9/10 that pops a 6 cost character or less. And this card is giving plus 2k power to the end of the turn. That's a lot the minus for that ability. Let's say you're at 10 Dawn and you do this effect. Okay, Charlotte Linlin, you somehow guess the effect of your opponent's top life. That means you had to use Katakuri's leader effect this turn. That means you minus another Dawn, so you're actually at 9. Do this, -5. Now you're at 4. And then next turn you'll be back to 6. And then maybe if you have a Black Maria on field, you're back to 10 again, but you still only have 6 usable Dawn this turn. I don't know how good that is, folks. It's okay, I guess, but we'll just have to see. Next, we have Neptune. This is a 5/7 Merfolk Fishman. On play, up to one of your leaders, Shirahoshi, you may return the top of your life face down and draw 2, then discard 1 from hand. So this is a 5/7 that flips your life down, which is really good because Shirahoshi's whole gimmick is that she flips the life face up in order to cheat out, what's it called, Sea Kings or Megalo, which is pretty nice. That's all the new cards we have so far. I think there'll be more later today. But that's all I got for this video. I hope you all enjoy. Don't think stupid. I'll see you on the next one, and bye-bye.